Satoshi Kusama, the project's principal creator, has issued a final warning to all current and potential owners of Shiba Inus, saying that it has something to do with the much-anticipated Sherbarium. Given that we have all been anticipating the arrival of this platform, you cannot afford to miss this video. So be sure to keep an eye on everything. Disclaimer: Sherbarium is without a doubt the most eagerly anticipated project in the Sherbarium community, if not the entire cryptocurrency industry. The platform's failure to launch when the development team promised it would has also led to a lot of disappointment, which has raised the level of general anticipation. Therefore, you might want to click away when you hear about Sherbarium since you're used to the disappointment, but please stay tuned because there's a good update. As we all wait for Marian's launch, Satoshi has made an effort to engage in conversation with the Shiba Inu community, as I noted in the video from yesterday. This is how we learned that our predictions for the launch on Valentine's Day and Flute Day were unrealistic. That Sherbarium will be launched before the conclusion of the first half of 2023 was also recently learned. This was mentioned by Satoshi in response to a comment, along with the Shiba Inu Telegram platform. To be more precise, he said that the platform would be made public before May. And in light of the fact that the development team has taken care not to provide any precise launch dates in light of the disappointments of the previous year, before the May timeframe that Satoshi has given us, it appears like we might be able to believe this, albeit it is not as detailed as we might wish. However, it is unquestionably more detailed than we have seen in a while. As a result, you could consider it a step in the right direction. But if you viewed the footage from yesterday, you might have seen something peculiar about this. We discussed in yesterday's video how Satoshi told a Shiba Inu owner on Telegram that he doesn't have a specific date for the debut of Sherbarium. I'll reiterate that I understand that announcing the platform will launch before May does not provide a precise launch date. But why didn't he share this knowledge with that user yesterday, if he knew it? Additionally, why didn't the Sherbarium development team announce a debut on Valentine's Day or Flute Day? It did appear like Satoshi was making fun of it. He added swiftly, picking up the flute, before adding Sherbarium's hardship box with a bow to his Twitter account. After all, what else might that have pointed to except the launch of the Sherbarium? Sherbarium is mentioned in the declaration. This raises the question of whether Satoshi's mention of a launch before you is not just another tease. If you're also of the opinion that Satoshi is correct, then perhaps what he recently stated on his Twitter page will persuade you. He tweeted, "Hear what I just said in the main Telegram chat overrun by flutters and shadow cats. Go ahead and relish. Tomorrow, on Valentine's Day, I'll release the first in a series of mediums introducing the world to Sherbarium. However, I won't share anything until tomorrow morning, when Code Diria will be finished. There is a lot to unpack in this case. The first of a series of Sherbarium media blogs should be published today because this tweet was posted yesterday. Since it will be the first in what will eventually be a series, this blog is not the official debut of Sherbarium, nor does it indicate that the platform will be made available right away. Therefore, it is crucial that we make an effort to control our expectations before the blog's publication. Second, this tweet was really just a shorter version of something he originally put on the Shiba Inu Telegram page. The longer version is actually more fascinating than the shortened one because it starts off by mentioning that Sherbarium is prepared. We have all been anticipating this, which makes it interesting. However, you have to realize that it is also somewhat strange given that Satoshi has already stated that Sherbarium will be released before May. However, it sounds like we won't be getting it any earlier than March or even April, unless I'm really off the mark. Please leave a comment with your opinion on this. Let us know your thoughts. In any case, moving on from that, Satoshi also added that he couldn't wait to show us the beta version of Sherbarium. So here's something else that Satoshi mentioned that might address the query of why Sherbarium hasn't been introduced this year yet. He brought up the passing of the father of the Sherbarium chief developer. As a result, expecting the man to continue working at this time would be extremely impolite, and it has already been done. Take action with the information as you see fit, although I do hope the main developer gets better. So sure, the first Medium blog should arrive today, and Sherbarium will probably open before the second half of May. We simply need to wait and see what additional information we learn from the Medium blog while also making every effort to stay away from the flooders. Satoshi specifically raised concern over this. Additionally, this channel now offers the option of membership. Joining gives you access to a private group chat with me where we can talk about success, money, and crypto gems. Please include the membership button if you're interested. Returning to the video, Satoshi indicated that he believes a FUD campaign is trying to get him, so I should probably just read what he wrote. A concerted FUD effort has me as a target. And I now know who is doing it in a different room. However, I won't display the screenshots. I can handle it. However, I won't allow them to do so. They are attempting to ruin what we have in the name of the community. This is really concerning. I'm not sure about you either. But this discussion about discovering the perpetrators of the flood attacks brings to mind a recent domestic altercation. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the current circumstances. However, think about expressing your thoughts in the comments box below. Additionally, if you thought this was particularly helpful, kindly leave a comment and let your friends know about the video. With the YouTube algorithm, it truly helps, which enables me to keep raising the caliber of the videos. After careful consideration, analysts have concluded that the price of the Shiba Inu might reach $1 if a number of conditions are met. The official Bone account on Twitter doesn't list these points, but they think that they can drive Shiba to a fair price despite the current crypto market. You ask, what are these elements? They are, in fact, huge supporters of both Sherbarium and the BOW token. According to the theory, Sherbarium's burns should raise the value of Shiba Inus. And Bone is the C token that is meant to make that feasible because validators and delegators who will be responsible for safeguarding the Sherbarium platform will need to possess it in order to function. So we also need to support Bone in order to ensure that we receive the full benefits of Sherbarium. Given all the buzz surrounding Sherbarium and its potential debut date, at least according to the official Bone account, it appears that we should focus even more on what the account is saying. What must be done specifically to support Sherbarium? Is it about encouraging usage of the platform in any way, or is it about waiting for it to launch before using it? Or does it involve developing projects that might be released on Sherbarium once the platform is made available? What else must be done to demonstrate Bone's support? Do we need to work harder to have the token listed on other exchanges? Or what? Or should we just acquire as many Bone tokens as we can if strong support for Sherbarium is crucial for a rise in the value of Shiba? Please consider sharing your opinions with us in the comments section below, as we need to find answers to these questions immediately so that we can go to work as soon as possible. This brings us to the conclusion of the video. Please like this video and leave a comment in the space below if you enjoyed it. I find that the YouTube algorithm is greatly aided by this. Also, if you can, spread the word about this video as widely as you can. Let's spread the word about this.